Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome to Martina's World. As you guys know, I'm a prison wife, but most of all, I'm your friend, and I'm going to be your guys' weight loss friend. So, I have been following the ketogenic diet for a good 2 years now, and I've learned lots of tricks. I've lost lots of weight, I've gained lots of weight, lost lots of weight, gained lots of weight, and I'm starting to learn different tricks on how to keep this weight off. And so I wanted to share a lot of these tricks and things that I have with you. But I have decided that I want to start from the very beginning. To be honest with you guys, I'm watching and reading so many comments that people are writing on other pages and on Facebook and things, and people are very confused on what the ketogenic diet is and exactly how it works. And so I'm just going to start from the very beginning, and I hope a lot of this information will help you guys. It's a journey that I've been on, and of course I'm always learning every day. And I'm also more of a dirty keto than a clean keto, and a lot of people don't know what that is. I'll explain that as well. And I'm not here to judge, and I'm not here to say what is right and what is wrong. So if there's something that I may say that you guys don't agree with, I am sorry. I have my own point of view about certain things, and also our bodies are very different. So with that being said, one thing that your body might be able to process, my body might not be able to, and vice versa. So I thought what we would do is let's just start off with the definition of the ketogenic diet is. The ketogenic diet is a high-fat diet, you guys. It has moderate protein and very low carbs. The lower, the better. Anything under 20 will get you in ketosis. I like to stay at a 30 grams of carbs in my diet because I find that I don't go as insane and crazy trying to keep everything at a 20 or less carbs. But if you're able to, congratulations, share some tips with me. So it is a very low carb diet. This, what it does is it gets your body into ketosis. And a lot of people say that the ketosis releases ketones into your body that breaks up fat and allows you to lose fat much easier, okay? So a lot of people, they strive and all they want to do is get into the ketosis state. Okay, so a lot of times that takes about 3 days. So if you're on a very strict low carb diet, meaning you keep under 20 carbs or less a day, and you've done that for about a strict 3 days, then you should be able to get into ketosis. And a lot of people should know when they get into ketosis, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things that happen from the keto flu, headaches, mood swings. There's different things that you'll feel in your body, and these are all okay. I suggest definitely drinking lots of water and keeping your electrolytes up. I have noticed I've never gotten the keto flu. I've never had to suffer through those headaches because I kept my water intake extremely high, and I used a lot of electrolytes. A lot of people have questions about electrolytes, and I have a lot of products that I use that I will definitely share with you guys that I find that work for me. And some are a little more pricier than others, so if that's something that unfortunately you wouldn't be able to purchase, we can always find something more in your price range, so you can always reach out to me. Before we go any further though, you guys, if you guys could just like my video and subscribe. I really love to go live, and they won't let us go live anymore. So unless you have 1,000 subscribers, so I need more subscribers. So if you can please subscribe to me, I'd really appreciate it, you guys. So if you guys want, I would suggest getting a notebook. Okay, getting a notebook to put down cool tips, ideas, tricks, things that people have shared, different websites, different recipes, things like that. So I also have a 7-day menu plan. So if you're interested in the menu plan, shoot me a comment and let me know, and I can get you a menu plan. I also have lots of other ideas as well, and one of them is the egg fast. So if you don't know what the egg fast is, it's a fast that you can go on, and you can either do it between 3 and 5 days, no more than 5, and it's mainly an egg-based diet. You eat 8 or more eggs a day. You can incorporate cream cheese, any type of cheese product in it, and of course your fats. And I'm going to incorporate an avocado into mine each day because I want that fiber. And you just make all different types of eggs ideas. So I've been starting to write down my egg ideas that I'm going to make sure that I have. And it's so important to me that I keep a binder. So since we're starting from the very beginning here, and I know that everybody's confused on what you do to start, my biggest suggestion right now, again, get your notebook and paper. Step 1 is to download the carb manager. I was so stubborn for the first couple of times I did keto. I thought I was smart enough and I didn't need the carb manager, and I felt like it was just not for me. So I never used it, and I lost weight, absolutely, but probably didn't lose it as fast as I could have if I had been measuring and keeping track of what everything I was eating. So carb manager, you guys, is the best. If you need help with that, let me know. I will definitely help you with that. But download the carb manager in your phone. Okay, now we have now we've downloaded the carb manager into the phone. Your next step is to figure out what you're going to eat. And you need to figure out what you guys want to keep your carbs at, and how many calories you guys want to take in a day. So set up your carb manager, and that is the one thing you guys will set up there in the settings, is how many carbs you guys want to take in a day. Now, they say an average diet has 150 carbs a day. Okay, that's an average diet. A ketosis diet is 20 carbs or less a day. I know people who do 50 or less. Again, I stay at 30 or less, and then I'm going to probably go down because I've been noticing I haven't hit my 30. So I'm going to try to maybe go down to 25. But that is what you need to decide for yourself. If you're in this for ketosis, are you in this for starvation? Are you in this for losing weight fast? Are you in this for trying to figure out how to lose weight in an appropriate way? So it's all up to you. So I would then set everything up that way. Okay, now that we have that set up, we got to set up what you guys are going to eat tomorrow. Okay? Or whatever the first day is that you guys are going to start. So let's just say it's tomorrow. You guys need to decide what you're going to eat. And here is my suggestion. I tell every single person. Keep it basic. Okay? Keep it very, very basic for the first week to 2 weeks. And then start incorporating all of these really cool recipes that you're going to find. Okay? So lots of eggs, bacon, avocado, cream cheese. Yesterday I said that I was going to, if you watch the video, I was going to share with you guys my special ingredient that I put on everything. So, this is my special ingredient, you guys. This is the Everything Bagel Seasoning. Okay? It's 0 carbs. It's nothing. And let me tell you, I put it on everything, and I've never, ever, ever knew how good so much stuff tasted until I started using this stuff. And I don't put no salt or pepper on anything because there's enough in this. There's a lot of salt in this, so I would not put any other salt in it until after you taste it. And the sodium is actually really low in this for 1/4 of a cup. It's 80 milligrams. So honestly, for as salty as it tastes, I wouldn't have thought that. So this is what I suggest, you guys. I really suggest you guys going out and buying this, okay? This will be a life changer for you. So you're going to go to the grocery store and you need to know what you should buy. So eggs, bacon, butter. Those are 3 Very important. Now I'd grab some meat, chicken. I like to actually get the already cooked chicken. It's easy for me. I put everything in my air fryer. I'm a huge air fryer. I'm going to do a whole episode on air fryer keto. I have some great cookbooks that I bought, so I'll do an episode on air fryer keto because people don't understand. You can put everything in the air fryer. So, I do that. I do fish. You're keeping it basic, remember? So, looking at some of the meal plans that I have that are just so easy. Nuts, those are great fat for you to get in. If you can't get in enough fat, nuts. So I would buy a bag of nuts. Cabbage, that's an awesome thing to buy because cabbage you can cut up. You can make cabbage with bacon, cabbage with sausage. You can make cabbage wraps. You can make coleslaw. You can do a lot with cabbage. Mushrooms are another one of my go-tos because you can fry them in butter. And mushrooms really don't have anything in them, and it's really good in your body. So I buy a lot of mushrooms. Ground beef. Now, a lot of people are saying I don't want red meat. Don't get red meat, you guys. Get turkey meat, get chicken meat, I mean, there's so much stuff you guys can get that you don't have to have that, okay? So you need to decide on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Are you going to eat an intermediate fast? Or are you going to have all 3 meals? I do a fast, but I also make sure I have all 3 meals because I don't know why. I find that I'm a lot more hungrier during the morning time than I am in the evening time. So I make sure I have 4 slices of bacon and maybe a boiled egg in the morning. Or I'm huge at chia pudding. You guys, I make that the night before. And I like to put some stevia and vanilla in it. And I just love to drink on that because it's like a treat to me, and I love stevia, so that's a good idea. If you love stevia, I would suggest buying a bottle of stevia while you're out doing your shopping for this. Avocados, of course. You can do the avocado baked egg, where you take the avocado, you put the egg in the middle, and you bake it under 400 for, and it doesn't even take that long. It's until you want the egg to be done. Remember, this whole diet is about your liking. So if you like meat raw or rare, then make it rare. If you like it done and cooked, make it done and cooked. So there's that. There's the Spam fries. If you like Spam, you can get some Spam, cut them up, make them into little fries, fry them up. I also actually came across this from somebody else. Every day is a learning process on here, so I always learn new things as well. When I do, I want to share them with you. Hot sauce, you guys, is a really great thing to add to any of your food. First of all, hot sauce helps your metabolism, and your metabolism needs to build up, right? So hot sauce is an awesome thing to do that with. So I do know somebody who puts hot sauce in everything, and she says, hey, it helps her with the flavor, it helps her with her metabolism, and she says it makes her feel good. So I would suggest hot sauce. Also, you guys, if you're going to do this diet, especially if you're going for the ketosis, okay, you need to hydrate. It is very, very important, you guys, that you drink as much water as you can. And, you know, they say at least 8 ounces of water a day, 64 ounces. But to be honest with you, if we're larger and we're a little more fluffier, we're going to need more water. So they do suggest drinking half your body weight, okay, in ounces. So if you're 200 pounds, then you need to drink 100 ounces of water a day. And that is because our body is made of 80% water, you guys, and we need to keep it hydrated, and it also helps flush out stuff. So as we're eating healthy, you guys, our body will be able to start flushing things out a lot easier, and with that happening, our water is what helps flush all that out a lot easier too. So I suggest water, 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 water. I also do the ketone drinks, so if you guys are interested in those, let me know. I love my ketone drinks, and they help me stay in ketosis, especially after maybe you've cheated, or you may have had a little more carbs than you wanted, but you really wanted something So my ketone drinks that I drink 3 times a day actually really help me. And so if you're interested in those, let me know. I can hook you up with those. Okay, so we have the app. We're making a shopping list for the week. Okay? Those are your first 2 steps. Do I suggest you doing a journal? Absolutely. A journal really will help you guys with how you're feeling. You can put your emotions, but if you're not going to do a journal, I would suggest doing before and after photos, because this is where you're going to see the progress, you guys. A lot of people, I read the or see their posts and they're so upset because why? They don't think they've lost anything. Well, honestly, you've been looking at yourself in the mirror every day, so you probably won't see that for a while. But because we're starting, I want you guys to step on a scale, and I want you guys to measure yourself. And then I want you guys to take a measuring tape and measure yourself. Weigh yourself, with the scale. Take the measuring tape and measure yourself. You're going to see your improvements in the measurement, and I guarantee you will see improvements in measurement. You won't see as much improvement in the scale. There are people who don't even lose a pound, but have lost like 10 inches on their stomach. Why is that? We don't know. We do know that, there's a lot of muscle that you're going to be building as you're taking away all of that fat. And so that muscle is going to take up weight as well. But it's a process, and our body is going to take on the process the way it wants to. So measurements. So, again, card manager, we're making our shopping list. We weighed ourselves, and we have our measurements now. So now we're ready, okay? And I like the night before to get my chia pudding together so that in the morning, or I usually have it around 8 o'clock. That's ready for me. I then also in my card manager every single night I put in what I want to eat for the next day. Even if I can I change it. I change it all day long, you guys. Or if I add in this or put in this. But it gives me an idea of what I'm going to be eating. That way I'm not second guessing myself. Because when you start guessing and not making decisions on what's going to eat, that's when you fly off to the fast food. That's when you go get pizza. That's when, the process isn't going to work anymore. So definitely, you guys, the night before, sit down and just start looking in the fridge. What do I have? Put together a menu for the next day. And it gives you also ideas to keep up with what's in your fridge so that you can also think of future days as well. And then what you guys want to do is get a multivitamin. I use a lot of vitamins. I take a lot of different stuff. And I'll share all of those with you guys in a video because it's a whole video in itself of how much supplements I actually take. And I only do it because I work at a health food distribution center, and so I know the importance of a lot of this stuff. So when you're out shopping, make sure you guys get yourself a multivitamin. And then you need to decide on how you guys are going to do your water. I like these, okay? They're 50 ounces of water. And what I do is I keep refilling them every night. I pour them in a cup. I drink the cup. I save this on the side. That way I know how much I've drank. Once I've drank 3 of these, I know I've had 150 ounces of water, which is nothing for me. I'll be honest, I can go through it really fast because I have found new techniques on drinking water. I invested in these straws, you guys. These nice wide straws. And it allows you to drink much faster and a lot more at the same time. And I go through a cup of water like this really fast. And that's what I do. But what you need to do is you need to figure out what your water thing is. I will say that I have found that the larger, for example this, if I was just going to drink this, I wouldn't go through it so fast. it's too big. There's too much. My eyes just can't seem to want to drink all of that. So that's why I downsize it into cups that are usually half this size. And then I use a larger straw to get it up so it's done and over with. So you have a lot of thinking you need to do, because right now at this point you need to decide on what kind of foods you're going to want to eat. And I know at this point you're like, I'm confused. I would stick to eggs, maybe some cheese. And depending on what type of eggs, you can do boiled eggs. You can do fried eggs, scrambled eggs. And the one thing that I want to say is definitely please use the carb manager, because you're going to learn about portion sizes that you guys never knew. You never knew that you were not eating very good portions. You'll realize why we're overweight. Our portion sizes are huge, you guys. We're in America, or even in a country, and we eat too much. So that's what I love about the Carb Manager app, you guys. It really tells me what I should and should not be eating, and how much I should not be eating. So that lunch, I know a lot of people are going to go to salads, but you guys are going to get bored with salads. And honestly, it's the dressings that are going to have so much fat in them. So I do a lot of different stuff for lunches. Today's lunch was chicken in a can. I did that with a cup of cucumbers. I did do some tomato today. Tomato is actually a okay but not okay thing to eat, and it has a lot of carbs, so I try to stay at one tomato every couple of days. But I cut up a tomato, and I was actually really full with that. So that's a lunch idea. There's the BLT salads, you guys, which is a salad. You crumble some bacon, put a medium tomato, and then the dressing would be mayo and a splash of hot sauce, you guys. It's awesome. I also like to put avocado on that a lot too. I like to buy a bag of shrimp, and I usually take about shrimp. I buy the jumbo, and I usually take about 6 of them, and I fry them up in butter and garlic. And then I usually get a spinach, and drip butter all in the spinach. Radishes are a great thing. I eat a lot of radishes because they're crunchy, so I do a lot of radishes, and they're spicy, so I like the spiciness in them. Omelets with spinach, cheese, and a sausage. A spinach salad. You guys, put any protein on it. That's the thing. Any kind of protein is awesome. And make sure you drip it in butter or oil, you guys. That's one thing you definitely want to do. I know there are people who are out there going, I don't have time to cook every day. And I get that. I'm not a cook. So you can do meals that will actually create other meals. For example, we'll eat tacos today. And I know you're like, tacos, but you can't have shells. Well, there are carb-balanced shells that you can have. I wouldn't suggest having a lot of them, though, because they're 4 carbs per shell. Or you can make your own with cheese, you guys. And that's what I love, is making them own with cheese. So then the ingredients that are left over from the tacos, you can make a taco salad the next day. So there are things that you can do to help you. You can have a lunch of cottage cheese, walnuts, add a little bit of hot sauce. A tuna salad wrap, you guys. Or if you don't like tuna, you can get the chicken in a can and make that into a wrap. I seem to add avocado on just about everything. And 1 avocado a day, I believe, is the best, healthiest thing you can do. There's a coleslaw that you can make. Shred some cabbage. Make ground beef and add anything you like in it with some mushrooms, you guys. There's also a fat coffee, so if you're not really a person that likes to drink in the morning, you can do a fat coffee, you guys. And a fat coffee is coffee with 2 teaspoons of butter, 1 to 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, and stevia for the sweetness. Or you can use any other kind of sweetener that you guys want besides sugar. So I hope some of those ideas worked for you guys. Looking over a lot of my other broccoli, you guys, I add broccoli into it. It is high carb, but I throw that in my air fryer, fry it up a little bit. I know it's kind of weird, but I put everything in the air fryer. Alright, you guys, so today we've kind of started at the basics. I've talked about my egg fast that I'm going to do. If you guys are interested in doing the egg fast with me, I'm going to be starting it on Monday. Let me know. I will give you guys some of the ideas that I have and how it works. Okay? So, let me know about that. Hit me up, comment. And then also, what did I do with it? I've been writing ideas down of all the stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to be doing lots of different videos. So fasting, you guys. I'm going to touch on fasting next time. And how to break your fast. What breaks your fast. How many hours you should fast. How often you should fast. There's a lot of people who are into it and they're wondering, is it right? Is it wrong? I'm going to teach you guys, well, I'm going to talk about that. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about some other meal planning things too, like some casserole ideas and some favorite meals. And I also want to talk to you guys about traveling. There's a lot of people who are traveling and they're confused on what they eat and what they should take with them in the car. And so I have a lot of ideas and tips on that as well. So, again, we're just starting, you guys, and so what your first goal and your homework is right now is to download the Carb Manager app into your phone. Okay, that's your first thing. And then you're going to put in all your numbers from weighing yourself and measuring yourself. You're going to put that in your Carb Manager, and you're going to decide how much weight you want to lose, how many calories you want to intake a day, and how many carbs you want to intake a day. Once you've done that, it's time to make your first meal. Okay, so now you need to decide on what your first meal is. And I suggest going on a lot of the different websites, different pages, Facebook, and see what people eat. Jot them down, write them down, keep them in a folder. That's why these little notebooks are really handy. And we'll also talk about some food too. I'll give you guys some recipes as well. So if you guys have questions, please put them in the comments for me. I will definitely answer all of your comments. And I'll also do videos on your questions as well so that we can answer them. And hopefully we can get everybody losing weight. So I've lost my first 13 pounds, you guys. I'm so excited. This diet really works if you allow it to work. If you don't allow it to work and you become impatient, then it's not going to work for you. So it takes time at times. Our bodies are all different. Some lose weight faster than others. But you guys stay patient. Don't get on that scale all the time. Weigh yourself once a month if you really can. If not, once a week, you guys. I do suggest not weighing yourself for the first 2 weeks. So if you're starting this, weigh yourself now. Don't do it for another 2 weeks. Okay? If you really have to see if you've lost anything, measure. Measure. Put a measuring tape up to you after a first week and just see. Okay? I guarantee you'll see a difference. And it will make you feel better. And before and after photos. You guys, don't forget to take your before and after photos. I also suggest if you can, do a video, you guys. Talk to yourself. And look at yourself in the mirror. Honestly, we don't look at ourselves in the mirror because we don't want to see, we don't want to acknowledge, we don't want to admit that we did this to ourselves. And so, look in the mirror, you guys. Really look at your body. Be naked, okay? I suggest really being naked. Lift up your rolls. Move your body. Bend over. Look at every nook and cranny from head to toe. and know that this is your body. And we're all beautiful, you guys. We just have a little hiccups here and there, you know. So, you guys have had a really good time talking with you today. And again, I really suggest you guys leaving me comments with things and ideas that you guys have. I will definitely get your things answered. And you guys, don't forget to follow, subscribe to me, please. And share the video out to anybody that may help you, okay? Or you think might help them. Alright, you guys, well, again, this is Martina, and this is Martina's World. I am here to be your friend and to help you with this weight loss journey, because you know what? We can't do this alone, you guys. We need each other. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.